Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. If you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more, don't forget to give some love, hit subscribe. I see a fairly clean cup. Basically, there is a pathway opening here, which is leading to a tears of joy at the end of the fourth week. However, before that, I see there are conversations happening outside your comfort zone. That's even towards the end of the second week, opening up a pathway outside, okay? I see a face of kind of like a raccoon. It seems like to me, a raccoon. The raccoon actually reminds me of the rocket in the Guardian of the Galaxy. That's the first movie, especially, is one of my favorites. So this can be someone, I don't know if you know the story of the rocket, which is a creature that has been experimented on and turned into a humanoid creature. So it can talk and express themselves, and they can feel emotions. And I feel like the animals can already they can feel emotions, but they do not really carry them as a memory for a long time. So I feel here, except the dogs. Dogs can remember. Like dogs can remember if they lose their owner and such. This can be someone. Okay, I'm getting to the point now. This can be someone who has maybe even like the rocket, the feeling of revenge. Okay, so they're standing on the pathway here. I feel like, Taurus, you are actually the solution to the problem here. You're not the problem, or you're not the person who caused the problem, but you might be the solution to the problem, to this person's problem. This can be a client coming forward. This can be someone who needs your help. This doesn't have to be specifically like business related. This can be a friendship. Maybe a friend of yours is actually looking for a pathway. The best part of this is what you put out is what you get back. Okay, maybe through them, they're on the pathway, so they're going to be removing themselves out of the way, or maybe the way that they're going to be connecting you with the people that are necessary in order for you to achieve other things. They might have the good connections and showing you, look, there's another way, follow that pathway, thank you for your help. That kind of energy I feel here. This doesn't have to be, I see there's a tears of joy again forming in the fourth week. This doesn't have to be like in the sense of a material help, in the sense of like receiving something from them. Okay, what's happening with me today? This can be something that can even be a simple solution, or the help that you're going to be giving doesn't have to be a massive, like a thing that you're giving to them. It can be even maybe listening to their perspective and giving your peace of mind. You're sharing your life experience, your point of view about this kind of a subject. Because sometimes what happens is when we are deep inside something, we have hard time to see the truth of the matter. But when somebody's outside with emotional detachment from the situation, they can actually give us the perspective that we are searching within us. Okay, you can be that person. And I see here, before this happens, there are three buddies next to each other. One of them kind of looks like a deity. We're going to be pulling an Indian god or goddess here for you. This kind of reminds me of that inside profile. We have another bear-like personality, and the third one reminds me of like a babushka. It's like a grandmother who has her head covering, like an older lady, and you see the deer right here. They're forming the ears of the deer, basically. Deer indicates innocence, seeing things through the eye of a child. Okay, that's what the innocence means. It doesn't mean that not protecting yourself and being closing your eyes to what's showing up. Innocence indicates that seeing it with pure, clear, good intentions. These people forming a partnership, the bear can symbolize someone powerful, strong, authoritative. They have their word as the wand. They actually make things happen with their word. And here, the deity can be someone who has access to spiritual powers, maybe, or a mental strength they have, and they are sharing it with you. And I'm going to pull you a deity from here that will be assisting you along the way. So this can be someone also coming forward here to really, support you. Another thing I see here, I have this little notes from these booklets, and I see here the thing that he's carrying on his top of his head reminds me of this pot of ambrosia, which says, held by Dhanvatari. The pot represents the physical health, well-being, and long life. This can be someone who has all of them already, and is going to become the part of the pack. The best part of it is these kind of people are fairly, like, they have good experience in life because they know what works best, because they have the physical health of life experience, longevity, meaning they try different things. So this can be someone who has been through the trials and tribulations that are going to be stepping in already, so you don't have to get caught without any caution. So they're going to give you the information you need, so you're going to be able to step into this thing in an innocent and mind, that without thinking of the risks, because you're going to be aware of them already and you're going to be able to dodge them. Okay, I see here there's a legal paper showing up for some of you. Before that, there are 2 cups here. 2 of Cups can symbolize a soulmate relationship, but at the same time it can be romantic, but also an environment, a friendship that you're going to find yourself in, that will be offering something emotionally satisfying to you. It's going to be a fully supportive connection. I can interpret this as romance. If you are manifesting romance, this is a new maybe life for you, attracting somebody new into your life. You want to have a loving, supportive relationship that prospering together. Can be the case here, and the legal paper can symbolize, this can for some of you lead to marriage, maybe purchasing some things together, going into legal contracts together. Another thing here is 2 of Cups can be your heart's desire, which is coming forward, can be related to a legal paper, a paperwork, let's say. Doesn't have to be legal paper all the time. This can even be maybe writing your own book if you have like an idea, or creating something on paper. Maybe you're a script writer, like whatever the paper actually relates to you. Maybe you are a designer or an artist. You're creating like decks like this. And I love these kind of things. I love all the artwork on these things. Maybe you're creating something like that. Okay, it is possible. The clean paper indicates this is your timestamp from the universe. The creator of all that is giving you the approval. Go ahead, do that, because this has massive potential. One step at a time, without scaring your inner child, basically, because children are scared from of sudden massive changes. So one step at a time can actually take you to where you want to be much more faster than getting to where you want to be in a split second and then falling into fear. And that crippling fear can cause us to destroy the things that we sometimes build. I see here after that there's also a crowd appearing in front of you. You might have to, maybe forced to, go inside of a crowd you don't enjoy becoming a part of. I see number 7 here though. In this crowd, there's some chaotic energy happening. You might have to use the knowledge, experience that you have collected so far. Also, number 7 can indicate when you see stability and strategy, wisdom, self-reflection, analyzing a situation and getting yourself out of that. And there's a second legal paper here. This can be a new contract coming to you, a new job coming to you. You might maybe take on a small challenge that will really boost your experience and energy so high that you're going to be able to attract the second one here. It seems like timeline was in the 3rd week. And after that, I see there's a big fish right there, and there are 2 people dancing over it. Fish can indicate abundance, wealth, opportunities. 2 people dancing over it can be forming a partnership. Some of you guys are forming a partnership, okay? And partnership can be also friendship that really helps you face yourself, see your own truth, and maybe they mirror you perfectly so you can understand why certain things are happening. This can be like a little understanding of why certain things happen a certain way. In that case, though, I see afterwards you're dancing together, so you are managing something, creating something beautiful. And there's here the torch. Torch can symbolize that your pathway will be illuminated. You're going to see the light together, and you're going to maybe even create a new pathway for each other. I had to pause for a second because my neighbor's child was crying, so I gave him some chocolate. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a question, a desire, intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. Okay, your energy field is intact. It's looking good. I see a weird creature here. This is actually a horse. I feel like trying to drink water, taking a break. Maybe you are being too hard on yourself. You want the things to come, but you want it to come faster. And that's why maybe you're feeling putting so much pressure on yourself. How can that affect the process? Let me tell you, it's not really affecting the process. You are either you're enjoying it or not. It's coming forward. You can see it has a first slower pace and then it picks up the pace. So it can be a timeline of what's best for you is coming in the right timeline. So maybe there's a time of growth. If this is something that you're planting, you have planted the seed, it's growing now. Or maybe this is something that needs all the elements to align. Either way, though, you see it is happening. Okay, it's happening on a good timeline here. Like you can stress yourself out or you can actually enjoy the journey, but it's coming forward either way. I see here there's a what's that pecking bird? It pecks the someone's head right here. So this can be because maybe you're stressful because you might have this kind of like a bird as a person character coming to you and maybe bothering you. And woodpeckers pecking your head. So it seems like here this is happening within the second week, and if this stresses you out, it can stress you out. Of course, it can stress anyone out for a second, and if you're hesitant, they're gonna disappear the rest of the timeline. They're not gonna show up, so you can continue with your own pace. And I see here there's a yacht actually appearing like that when I see it. So you might even get a different vessel to take care of this thing, take care of the situation. Okay, if you are like going in one pathway, there might be another tool appearing for you. So if you're feeling like, oh, maybe I should give up because this person is acting this way, or maybe I should hurry up, I should try to make things faster, this is suggesting that go with your own pace. The things are going to align, okay? I'm going to dive into your tarot now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, it's good to focus on that one. But if you don't have anything, we're just going to look into your current energies and main theme of the month. Let's see what's happening for you. Okay. This is yourself currently. It seems like here there's an intellectual challenge coming your way. Page of Swords can be someone, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius coming ahead. Or this can be your side. This is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Taurus. This can be, you might have it on your chart, okay? It can be affecting your overanalyzing a situation, might be affecting yourself currently. Like, I feel this energy here. You are maybe not in the flow. But another thing with the Page of Swords is, overanalyzing can be helpful in a way that it can bring you new ideas, new inspirations, or maybe other different pathways that you don't really come up with in a relaxed timeline. Okay, so whatever that you're having feeling at this moment, use it for your benefit. When you use it, it actually dissolves and brings you the answers that you need. Main theme of the month is Knight of Pentacles, collecting the seeds. Exactly, I mentioned the seeds you planted. Knight of Pentacles is your energy. Seems like you have planted some strong seeds and they are flourishing, and you should be okay. My cats are beating each other up now because they got frustrated, little ladies. Okay, so you should focus on the seeds you plant. Money, wealth, future plans should be the main theme of the month here. You should embrace the endings and the new beginnings. The World card is all about ending your journey, and now the Fool's journey is going to reset. So if some things didn't really work out, there's something better coming forward for you. And the seeds that you have collected from this journey are going to actually affect your future endeavors in a very good manner. The action step you need to take is celebrate what's coming your way. It seems like you're completing a journey. Second time here, 4 of Wands is the finish line, coming to the finish line, collecting the grapes here. This is celebration. For some of you, this can be weddings. And the action step, as an action step, this indicates that you're completing a task, finalizing a timeline, and it's time to celebrate now. And this can even be new offers coming, something ending, and new things are coming forward. Okay, focusing on those is the good thing. Action you can take. And final outcome, we have the King of Wands. King of Wands is a person of fire, passion. You might embody the energy of taking action, innovation, changing your mind, maybe even using those experiences, that the information that you have collected already, into your future endeavors. King of Wands can also be in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries can be a good partner for Tauruses, as far as I know, like I always give the example of the Beckhams. They're Aries and Taurus. So this can be for some of you new love coming forward. And Taurus, this is your birthday. I would like to wish you a happy birthday. From this month is your month, and enjoy your timeline and give yourself the birthday gifts that you're expecting from others, because universe is a reflective mirror which will give back to you what you give to yourself. Page of Swords, we have Two of Wands. Okay, you're going to have an intellectual challenge like I mentioned here. Two of Wands is about planning what's going to happen next. So getting ready what is to come. And I feel like here, like I saw it in your cup as well, you're getting ready already, like energetically you're getting ready. Now you can pull a paper and pen and start writing things down as well. When it comes to your month theme of the month, you're going to become an expert emperor about financial issues or material things. Okay, you see him looking so divine here. Even though this is looking male, this is a masculine energy. It indicates that you're planting the seeds and you're taking the lead, taking charge, leading with confidence, okay? You should embrace the endings. We have again here, this is the Page of Swords, and making new plans, embracing new energies, okay? My third cat now showed up, guys, okay? I think he wants to go out. Just a second. Page of Swords energy is about coming up with new ideas, guys, okay? So it seems like here, embrace the ending because there are new inspirations coming in. I don't feel like you're going to be dwelling on what has already done and gone. You're just going to be looking into the new future here right away. We have the Lovers with the celebration. Some of you are getting married, guys. But this can also be finding your soulmate, your heart's true desire, and being actually the options, given the options to make the choices that will really satisfy you, that will really, change your life for the better. And also this will help you celebrate your new successes. And finally, where did I put my deck? It's the springtime here, and my cats are kind of going nuts right now. We have the Five of Swords here. So when you achieve success, there might be some people coming forward here and try to maybe rain on your parade. Being aware of that is important, and you have a lot of self-knowledge, High Priestess energy here. Using that intuitive guidance is important as well. And finally, I had Ten of Swords with the King of Wands. This is something when you are having good time, when you're celebrating, you're coming to the finish line, some things that didn't work out are going to come to an end. This can become a dramatic ending. Maybe I'm going to go with an example. Let's say you might find a great job here, change jobs, or a great environment, a new community or partner. Switch it around. And someone else might show up and say, you know what, I'm never going to talk to you again. You cannot be that happy. This can be a friendship maybe. Like, I cannot, this person is not good for you. Or like, how come you can leave me in that space and go to this place, and this kind of a thing. Okay, this can be an ending. But I feel like here, because this is an energy that belongs to the past and it's looking for a reason to leave your life. When you take charge, control of your life, this is going to leave, okay? Can make a scene, but Four of Wands back to back aligning with each other is actually telling me this is what your true purpose, this is what your soul really wants. It wants just to celebrate, move to the next thing and finalize that. Doesn't work, and complete a cycle and celebrate now the new things coming in. Okay, let's get to your oracle and see if there's a blockage and where it is and how you can heal that one. Let's see. The blockage is authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are and your life will change in the most amazing ways. Guess what, guys? I feel like this is the blockage. This is what you're actually starting to become, the King of Wands energy. You are expressing yourself. You are speaking your truth. You're being adventurous. Whatever your heart wants to express, you are expressing it. And that's where the blockage, I feel like for some of you was. And when you do, you might lose some people along the way who doesn't really like to hear the truth, okay? Or that they don't want to see who you are. They just, maybe it's too much of energy, high energy for them. Sometimes that's the problem, because people are so low energy and so like a negative dimensions they are. When you show up in a high dimension, They cannot take it. And healing is here, the old soul. You have lived many lifetimes and gained wisdom beyond your years. So tap into that inner knowledge. Sometimes we know things like it doesn't really connect matter what your age is, what your like where you're from or what you're doing. You know some things intrinsically, okay? Some things, events actually lead you to certain outcomes. Without the things happen, you can guess them. Taurus, you are one of those old souls. And it seems like here the healing will come forward when you let those things to come out of you, your true personality, to your connections to the divine to come out. That will be a part of your authentic self-expression. The outcome is auric field healing. It is time to recall in energy protection to shield, clear, and strengthen your aura. And you're going to be able to clean your energy field from the negative things that people, circumstances, situations that happen that doesn't serve you anymore. And it seems like when you have that kind of like a boost, glowing energy, you start to attract the things that your soul truly wants to experience. Okay, let's get your second oracle. I ask the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Taurus now through unconditional love. Thank you. Let's see. We have your deity here. He is the god of medicine, the Hanvantari or Dhanvantari. This is your mantra. You can take a screenshot of that. The meditation here. I offer homage to Dhanvantari, the portion of Vishnu who initiated the practice of medicine. He holds a container full of ambrosia, and simply remembering him removes all physical sufferings. I love this. Freedom from disease, greater health and well-being, mastery of the medical sciences, spiritual knowledge, and liberation. Okay? Look, he is pushing away the darkness here. Let's get your spirit animal of guidance, which will assist you this month. Okay. I want to pull both because they want to show up here. We have the ladybug, which I love. Whenever I start seeing, okay, we have condor as well. Ladybugs around, they actually bring really good fortune to me. I hope this one brings to you as well. This is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. And another thing I have here, boar. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious, which Emperor energy aligns with that perfectly. You are too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking actions. I feel like this is about Ten of Swords. Maybe, like I said, there's some relationships or some things are coming to an end. Maybe even a little dramatic ending. But this is because maybe you are in the middle of something that doesn't serve you anymore. Stepping back and away from that is going to change your perspective about the situation. There's a worth to be saved, okay? Let's see what your affirmation is. I can do less and attract more. Exactly. Like step away, see the big picture, and take your actions in an inspired manner. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.